Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel, and really welcome back to the New Year's resolution series. I feel like I'm gonna create so many videos. I just have so many freaking ideas about like how to like set goals and achieve goals, from like business goals to like personal goals, how to like transform yourself this new year, and how to become like a person that you can love, or not can love, but a person that you do love, because I know self-love is like such a problem, as well as just becoming a better person in general. So I have so many ideas on videos that I want to shoot, but today I want to talk about how you can actually achieve your New Year's resolutions, your New Year's goals, because if you didn't know, you probably already know, one of the top like New Year's resolutions that people set are that they want to get healthier or that they want to lose weight. It's a lot of fitness related goals, health related goals that people set, but most people, not just those goals, any resolutions in general, honestly, most people forget about them by the time that it is February. They're really focused for like the first month, and if you go to a gym, then you probably know January is the worst month in the gym because so many freaking people are there because they're determined to achieve their New Year's resolutions, but by the time it's March, the gym is back to their normal people. And it's so funny because I've been a part of this gym. I'm going on 2 years now, so I've been through like the cycles of people coming in January, and you kind of just know January, you got to figure out the times that you want to go to the gym, because sometimes like morning and right after work, those times are packed. So sometimes middle of the day is best for me, or late at night, or if I can get there around like 9 o'clock, that's like a really good time to work out. Anyways, total tangent. So if you are one of those people who sets New Year's resolutions and you don't typically stick to them, I want to just share a few tips with you on how you can actually stick to your New Year's resolutions, how you can actually achieve your goals, because let me tell you, I have been that person that has set those goals and never achieved them. But a few years ago, I think it was actually 2 years ago at this point, I started setting goals for myself, and I realized how I could achieve them just by creating a plan. And I actually signed up for an online course that really taught me how to do it, and within 90 days I like crushed all of my goals that I set for myself. So now I'm obsessed with goal setting and goal achieving, obviously, and I want to share some tips with you guys. So that is enough of me talking. Let us get to the tips. The very first thing you want to do is make sure that you are writing them down. It is so easy at the beginning of the year when people ask you, what are your New Year's resolutions, or what do you want to achieve this year? It's so easy to just tell them and to keep things in your mind and say, yeah, these are my New Year's resolutions, these are my intentions, this is what I'm going to focus on. But you really want to make sure that you're writing it down. Write it down somewhere that you are actually going to see it every single day. Write it down so that you are specific, so that you know what you want to achieve, and that you are bringing it outside of your mind and into the physical world. When you write it down, it makes it a bit more concrete. And what I like to do, I like to use a journal, and I like to hand write it down. I don't like to type it on my computer. I like to hand write it, because I just think there is something powerful in that moment of actually putting it down on paper and saying, yep, that is what I'm going to achieve this year. Then you have to break them down, because if you say, okay, I'm going to achieve these 10 things this year, I've got 10 New Year's resolutions that I want to go after, that's a lot to focus on. And it's just so much easier to achieve your goals if you break it down into little chunks. So that means if you've got 10 resolutions, break them down into months and say, okay, this month I'm going to focus on number 1. This month I'm going to focus on number 2 and 3. Break them down into a time frame, but you also want to break them down into little tasks. So this is extremely important if you are setting goals. And if you watched my goal setting video, my recommendation is to create measurable goals. So if you want to grow your YouTube channel to, let's say, like 10,000 subscribers, that's a decent amount of subscribers. How are you going to get there? What are the things that you are going to do to actually achieve that goal? So you want to make sure that you break them down into the tasks that you think that you need to complete. So that could mean changing your like artwork within your YouTube channel, making it a little bit upgraded and a little bit nicer, making you look more professional. That could mean creating so many YouTube videos. That could mean collaboration, working with brands. That could mean getting more serious on your Instagram or your Twitter, places like that, finding new ways to promote your YouTube channel. There are so many different things that you can do to achieve all of your goals. So you want to break them down into tasks that you can actually complete. Once you've got your plan in place, you have a plan in place, you know when you're going to complete it, you have it broken down the whole entire year into either quarters or months, and say, okay, these are the goals I'm going to focus on, these are the projects that I'm going to do to achieve those goals. At that point, you need to find a way to hold yourself accountable, because it is so easy to just tell yourself, yeah, I'm going to do these things, but then never do them. We have this little guy inside of our head. We have something that is always going to continue to hold us back, something that's always going to try to keep you stuck in your comfort zone. That is why when you step outside of your comfort zone, your belly gets like all grumbly and you have butterflies and you're nervous, and it's just kind of that fight or flight instinct where like your body just feels the pressure, it feels the anxiety, it feels the stress. When you are outside of your comfort zone, it's because we like to stay comfortable. We do. It's in our nature to want to survive. And even if we don't understand that just going and talking to someone or sending that uncomfortable email that you need to send to a brand if you want to get a collaboration, those kinds of things, they're not going to hurt you. You aren't going to die from any of them, but it's your bodily instinct, your human instinct to try to fight for yourself to stay comfortable. So you need to find a way to hold yourself accountable because otherwise you will stay stuck. It's just the way it is. So one thing that you can do is you can create kind of like an ultimatum for yourself or a punishment, you could say, but I don't want it to be negative. So you could say that you have to donate $1,000, which is a lot of money, depending on what situation you are in. It could be a lot of money, it could be not that much money, to a charity. So that's still, it's a good thing. You're doing a good thing. You're donating money to a charity, but it's $1,000. So you could give yourself that ultimatum and say, okay, if I don't do it, I have to donate $1,000 to this charity, or I can do $1,000 invested back into my business. I can get that one thing that I've really been dying for. So let's say for me, I really want a MacBook laptop because I have an iPad, I've got my iMac here, but I need something that's a little bit better so that I can work remote because I have been traveling a decent amount recently and I really need something that I can work remote with. So I could say, okay, either I have to donate that $1,000 or I can buy myself a MacBook computer. That is kind of the ultimatum that you have to give yourself. It's not a punishment if you are donating money. That is still a really good thing. You're still doing a really good thing, but it's just kind of how would you prefer to do it? And it's going to give you a little bit more motivation to actually get the task done. Now, let's say it's not monetary. There are so many things that you can come up with, but just find a way to hold yourself accountable to your goals. And you may not believe in manifesting, or maybe you do, but the next thing you really need to do is manifest, manifest, manifest. And there are so many different ways that you can manifest your dreams, manifest your New Year's resolutions, manifest all of your goals, but there are some very simple things that you can do. And the first one is to create a vision board. I'm actually going to create a YouTube video all about creating vision boards, what I recommend, and me creating my 2019 vision board because I have my old one hanging over there and I want to create a new one. It's still relevant. I created that probably like 5 or so months ago. It's still relevant, but I just want to update it a little bit. So create a vision board, share all the images that you kind of want to cultivate into your life, the lifestyle that you want to live, the person that you want to be, and have that board visible so that you see it every single day. You can also write out those goals that you have for the new year, make them visible for you every single day. You can wake up every morning, say the same thing over again, saying, I'm going to achieve these goals, I'm going to crush this new year, it's going to be awesome, and then repeat the goals that you want to achieve that year. Another easy way to manifest is to journal and envision your life as if you had already achieved all of those goals that you set out for yourself. And instead of saying, I want 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, say, I will have 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, or I already have 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. Make it seem like you already have it, like you will achieve it, like there's no doubt in your mind that you will achieve it, and you will start to manifest it. If you just say, I want, or maybe I'll have 10,000 subscribers, you're not putting that good energy out there to receive all of those subscribers. So you really want to make sure that you are thinking about the words that you are saying in your mind and that you are saying out loud, because that really becomes your reality. So that is it on my tips on how you can achieve your New Year's resolutions. I feel like I say, that is it, as if that wasn't like so many action steps for you to do and just a whole entire process in and of itself. But let me know what you do to achieve your New Year's resolutions. Let me know how you hold yourself accountable, because I really think that that is so freaking interesting to hear about. And make sure you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel because it does help to support me here on YouTube so that I can create more content for you guys. And I will see you back here in another video, maybe New Year's related or maybe not, here soon. Bye guys!